if you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's always, I'm this, I'm that. I don't know.
With Floyd Mayweather recently entangled in scam allegations, Gervonta Davis has slammed him for mismanaging his career and leading him into financial ruin. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather once spoke about mentoring Gervonta Davis, saying he saw raw talent and wanted to guide him both in and out of the ring. He claimed his goal was to help Gervonta build long-term wealth, not just flashy earnings from fights. According to Floyd, he advised Davis to invest his money wisely, especially in real estate.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over.
Bragging about his usual money talk, Floyd Mayweather once again praised Gervonta Davis for flaunting luxury brands. Despite frequent criticism, Floyd has always prioritized wealth and image above all else. He's consistently emphasized the importance of financial success in a fighter's legacy. With Davis, he saw someone who matched his mindset, focused on riches and a high-caliber lifestyle.
So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make.
Amid this, Mike Tyson blasted Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for constantly bragging about greatness. He questioned how Floyd can preach strength to other young talent like Gervonta when he's clearly insecure and overly guarded. He referred to Mayweather as a little scary man, suggesting his obsession with wealth stems from deep-rooted insecurities.
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of great Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding himself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
At the same time, Gervonta Davis hasn't held back when it comes to his feud with Floyd Mayweather. He recently revealed that he sensed Floyd was throwing subtle shots at him and saw it coming. According to Davis, that's exactly why he decided to fire back and spark the beef himself.
He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
In response, Floyd Mayweather opened up about his intentions in working with Gervonta Davis. He fired back, reminding Davis that it was he who helped turn him into a world champion. Floyd emphasized that his approach was always rooted in respect and genuine care. His goal, he said, was to make Davis a multimillionaire, something he believed inspired Tank from the very beginning.
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. And there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You know, you meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday.
Their relationship has been marked by tension and conflict throughout their boxing careers. Reflecting on the dynamic, Ishii Smith noted that both Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis share a strong desire to be their own bosses. However, he observed that in asserting their independence, they often accuse each other of disloyalty. Smith didn't hold back, calling their relationship toxic and filled with unresolved resentment.
Good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not gonna elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship.
Meanwhile, tensions have escalated as Gervonta Davis has openly blamed Floyd Mayweather for mismanaging his early career. He claimed Floyd was pulling the strings, deciding who he should fight when he was just starting out. Tank recalled that in Floyd's pursuit to control his path, he was left struggling for independence. At one point, Davis said he even had to sell his jewelry just to stand on his own 2 feet.
You gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Amid the ongoing accusations, Paulie Malignaggi has come forward with surprising revelations. He shed light on Floyd Mayweather's true intentions during the Gervonta Davis's fight against Jose Pedraza. According to Malignaggi, while Tank was preparing for the bout, Floyd treated him to a lavish penthouse experience, something that can be seen as an attempt to manipulate and pressurize the young fighter.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. He basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you,
While Gervonta Tank Davis claims he had to sell his jewelry to keep fighting, Paulie Malignaggi offers a different perspective. He revealed that Tank actually sold all the furniture from the penthouse Floyd Mayweather had provided for him. According to Paulie, Davis even sold the Jeep he was given and left Baltimore against Mayweather's advice. To him, these moves signaled Tank's desire for independence, but also raised questions about his decisions.
Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. That's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time.
Reflecting on his first title fight against Jose Pedraza, Gervonta Davis revealed he felt it was set up to be a lose-lose situation. In his view, the mastermind behind it was Floyd Mayweather. Davis claimed Floyd manipulated him into taking the fight, only to seemingly position him for failure. He suggested that Mayweather wasn't just guiding his career, but trying to control the outcome.
I was in a lose-lose situation now. What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
It was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's
Pedraza.
fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, so.
Continuing his accusations, Gervonta Tank Davis lashed out at Floyd Mayweather, calling him out for betrayal. Tank claimed the tension stemmed from an incident involving Floyd's daughter, who had allegedly hit him. He accused Mayweather of using that situation intentionally to sabotage his focus before a crucial fight. According to Davis, it wasn't just personal. It was a calculated move to throw him off his game.
And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why after so much time? After I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up mine. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
However, amidst all these accusations thrown his way, Floyd Mayweather has fired back at Gervonta Davis, urging him to focus on his career, which he believes is currently at risk. He pointed out that while other fighters have made it onto the pound-for-pound list, Davis has fallen short. Mayweather emphasized that this isn't due to a lack of talent, but rather the baggage of being associated with him.
When is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere in the pound for pound? Anui deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, he deserved to be somewhere also in a powerful pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Because he was affiliated with me.
In response, Gervonta Davis claimed that Floyd Mayweather never truly expected anything good to come from him. Reflecting on his journey, Tank accused Floyd of throwing him into tough situations and leaving him to figure it all out on his own. He went on to say that Mayweather has a deeply rooted narcissistic mindset, unable to tolerate anyone rising above him.
He didn't know how good I was and how I would handle the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why do you think he did that?
He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just dead. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them.
While much of the world now views Floyd Mayweather as a fallen icon, labeling him a scumbag amid reports of being broke and facing bankruptcy, Gervonta Davis offered a slightly different take. He didn't hold back, emphasizing that Floyd's constant need to brag about his wealth and flashy accessories has always been excessive.
Because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag. It's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. And it just, I don't know.
Acknowledging Floyd Mayweather's tarnished image in boxing, Oscar De La Hoya remarked that Floyd was always built to be the villain. He noted that Mayweather leaned into that role throughout his career, thriving off the hate and controversy. According to De La Hoya, Floyd deliberately crafted his persona to spark outrage and attention.
Floyd was built to be the villain. Floyd was built with his opponents that we put in front of him, you know, from Miguel Cotto to, you know, to everybody. He was the villain, and in a movie, you need the hero and a villain, and Floyd was the perfect villain. You know, people love to hate him. And guess what? He made a whole career about it.
On the other hand, in a bold and trolling response to Floyd Mayweather's recent comments, Gervonta Tank Davis didn't hold back. He took a jab at Floyd's constant self-praise, making it clear he's not buying into the hype. Mocking Mayweather's legacy talk, Tank reminded everyone who's really shining in the ring right now. He said, "Skill for skill, none of these guys can touch me. Nobody. I honestly feel like my skills are way above most, even Floyd." Tank's comparison has clearly struck a nerve with Floyd Mayweather, sparking fresh tension between the two. In a resurfaced video, Floyd was seen getting into a heated altercation with Ohara Davies, shouting and defending his legacy. He passionately argued against any comparisons, making it clear he still sees himself as the standard. Mayweather also fired back at Tank for calling him out, further fueling the ongoing feud between them.
Like you said earlier, so I'm talking about at 140 I'm the man, and you're trying to compare me to Tank. Tank weighs 130, but I'm telling you at 140 I'm Tank. I'm the man, so you can't compare me to Tank. You right,
I can't compare you to Tank, because Tank the motherfucking world champion.
Amid all the ongoing feud and the intense rivalry between these two, the most interesting part remains Floyd Mayweather's role in building Gervonta Davis's career. Floyd has spoken on multiple occasions about how he mentored Tank and guided him into the boxing spotlight. He's been vocal about being the one who laid the foundation for Davis's rise in the sport.
Tough oppositions, putting, tough competitors in front of him, so he can have the experience once he get to that big level. The same thing I did. I fought guys with a lot of experience, with a lot of fights early on. A lot of wins, a lot of losses, but it was good experience for me, and that's what we're working on for him.
While Floyd Mayweather continues to remind everyone of the sacrifices he's made, claiming people only see the end results, Gervonta Davis didn't hold back in dissing him. Tank reposted an old clip of Floyd speaking about sacrifice, ironically during a time when he was rumored to be facing bankruptcy. He used the moment to call out Floyd's financial controversies, throwing shade at the image Mayweather tries to uphold.
Listen, I made so many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at this where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, with me being champion, with me already.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has continued to mock Floyd Mayweather's legacy, claiming that Floyd has done more harm than good to his career. Tank pointed out that Mayweather's constant bragging about big money deals is nothing more than talk, with no real substance behind it. Despite the tension, Davis says he's reached a point in his life where he feels empowered to speak his truth.
I'm at that point where I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. When Floyd was 29, You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it on this.
That's exclusive.
So that is all for today. Things are heating up between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather after today's explosive altercation. Tank's accusations about being controlled early in his career are only adding fuel to the fire. What do you think about the ongoing beef? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this rivalry.